Okay, that's Christine Anu, her first song in the non-Indonesian segment tonight. And Christine Anu is an Australian singer, and the next artist, it's a group, and they're Australian group as well, called Scandalous. Okay, now the story behind is that we have been listening to the Aussie Idols for the past 2 weeks, right? And so we've been listening to Aussie artists. And I just realized as I was looking through my CD collection, I just found this whole bunch of all my Aussie CD collections. And so I decided that for, I think, the next few months, I think it'd be great to listen to, for a bit of change, to Australian artists. I've got so many CDs. I just realized I didn't even know that I had so many CDs that I brought back from Australia. So, yeah, for the next few months, we're going to be listening, focusing, learning more about Australian music industry by, enjoying all these Australian artists, starting with the Australian Idols for the past 2 weeks. And tonight, of course, they're not Australian Idols, but we've got Christine Anu, which happened to be, I think she was in the X Factor, the first one, I think, as a judge. I'm not sure. We're going to be reading about her later. And the Scandalous, they were the winners of one of the Popstars. For those of you who has been around for much longer than the X Factor, then you would know that Popstars were one of the very first. I think Popstars were before the Idol series, I think. So we'll have a look about Scandalous and Christine Anu later, okay? And these are the two cities, Christine Anu, Come My Way, Christine Anu City, Come My Way, and Scandalous City, Starting Something, okay? So we're going to be listening to the songs from these two cities, and we're going to be learning about them later from Wikipedia, okay? Right now, I'm going to play a song from Scandalous. This is Me, Myself, and I. Still in Kumbang channel. Kumbang, kumpul bareng yuk. Okay, starting something from Scandalous. Let's learn about Scandalous. Not much, apparently, because apparently they're a one-hit wonder, actually. Okay, Scandalous were the winners of the Australian Popstars 2 in 2001. They were the successors of Bardo, which were the winners of the first Australian Popstars in 2000. So yeah, these were reality TV show singing competition before the Idol series. So Scandalous was actually quite famous during that time. I was actually still in Australia when they won this Popstars, and that's why I bought the CDs. I actually like them, but I have to admit, yeah, they're kind of like a rushed project, rushed work. So I don't know if they're really good or not in person, each and individually. But they made it at that time. The show was successful. Unfortunately, though, they were not as successful as the show itself. Okay, so they did win an ARIA Chart Award for their #1 debut single, "Me, Myself, and I," which we'll listen already today. But for their second single, "Make Me Crazy," that had to be their final single as well, because it only reached number 30. So their album, this one, Started Something, which is their debut album, peaked at number 2 on the ARIA albums chart. And the group had to be disbanded in 2002, having been unable to find a new record label after leaving Festival Mushroom Records. I actually didn't even know this, and I was still in Australia that year. But they kind of just, they kind of just, went away. And yeah, so I really liked them, like when they were still in the Popstars, because I loved watching those reality TV shows, and so I was really following them. Obviously the members: Annabelle Perio from Adelaide, Jason Bird from Melbourne, Simon Ditcham from Hobart, that's Tasmania, and Tamara Jaba from Sydney, Daniela Scala from Adelaide. And out of these 5, I'm not sure if anyone else continued or at least tried to get back into music industry, but only Tamara, that's at least she's known to try to get back to the music industry again, and she released 2 solo singles, Ooh Ah and Hard For Me, under the mononym Tamara, and both reached the area top 30. Tamara was the only person signed to her radio personality ex-husband Kyle Sandilands label, King Kyle Records. And even this one, he was, Kyle Sandilands was criticized for promoting his girlfriend's single on his popular radio show. So it's like, I've got a girlfriend and I'm promoting my girlfriend's CD, and on this radio show. My wife CD, and so that's what happened with Kyle Sandilands. He was criticized for that. So, well, apparently quite a lot of people actually reckon that Tamara wasn't that great. I mean, both being part of the Scandalous and being a solo artist. And actually, around 2003, Jason Bird recorded a single to be distributed through his Dance Workshop website. He performed the track on Channel 9's Mornings with Kerry Ann show. So, probably they are still doing something, but not in mainstream, So, for the Scandalous, they only had 1 album, Starting Something in 2001, and they only had 2 singles, Me, Myself, and I, and Make Me Crazy, okay? Let's move on to Christine Ainu now. Well, Christine Ainu is one of our senior singers, artists, musicians in Australia, okay? Christine Ainu, born in 1970, is an Australian pop singer, songwriter, and actress of Torres Strait Islander heritage. She gained popularity with the cover song release of the Warumpi Band song My Island Home. We're going to be listening to that right after this. It's my one of my favorite songs and my favorite of her, okay? Anu has been nominated for 17 ARIA Awards. That's a lot. Anu was born in Cairns, Queensland, to a Torres Strait Islander mother from Saibai. Okay, and let's just move on to all her accomplishments. She's been in TV, she's been acting as well, and she's been in radio. So she's done quite a bit, And that's right. In 2004, she became a judge not on X Factor. She actually became a judge on Popstars Live, and then what else? Okay, so that's it actually. Yeah, so and then she became she was revealed to be the Goldfish in the 2nd season of The Masked Singer Australia and was the 3rd contestant unmasked, placing 10th overall. I really thought she was actually a judge for like X Factor, like the first one, Australian X Factor. Seriously, I need to find it about this. So I'm sorry for taking some time. X Factor Australia. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the first one. So remember the. Oh no, yeah, I got it mixed up. No, so yeah, the first one was in 2005, the X Factor, and that was Mark Holden, Kate Sabrano, and John Reed. So I made a mistake. So it turns out, Guy Sebastian. Wait, no. Okay, I got it mixed up with everything. So Guy Sebastian is from Idol. Yeah, I forgot. And then, so in 2010, the show was revived. This was X Factor. It was revived with Guy Sebastian as one of the judges. So, yeah, it's not Christine Anu, so it's actually Kate Sabrano. Okay, so I think I've got her CD as well, so we're going to listen to Kate Sabrano maybe a little bit later in this year. So let's get back to Christine Anu now. So she was actually a judge in Popstars Live, not X Factor. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go to her studio album. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 studio albums. Styling Up in 95, Come My Way, which is this one in 2000. 45 Degrees, 2003, Acoustically, 2005, Chris's Island Family, 7, Rewind, the Aretha Franklin Songbook, 12, Island Christmas, 14, okay? And she's got live albums as well in 2010, Intimate and Deadly, and 2015, Restyling Up, 20 years. And she's done, wow, quite a bit of a film, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think it's more than 20. And she's done also more than 10 theatre and stage performances. She's got already mentioned 17 ARIA Awards. That's quite a lot. accomplished quite a lot. And not to mention, this album released in 2000. Her song, the Island Home, which we will listen also, was actually used as one of the soundtrack for the Sydney 2000 Olympics. So she actually sang in the opening, I think, if it's not opening, the closing. So, but she performed the song in Sydney Olympic, okay, the 2000 Olympic, okay. So I think that's all about Christine Anu. So let's just go straight to her song. I think it will be the last song. Unfortunately, I can't play her other song. I actually love the other song as well, Sunshine on a Rainy Day. So let's see, maybe I'll play as a special at the end of the whole show later before 10 p.m. But as for now, let's listen to Island Home, okay? This is one of my favorite songs, Island Home, Christine Anu. Continue to listen to Kumbang, channel Kumbang, Kumpul Barang Yok. Okay, that's Island Home by Christine Anu, and I've decided to actually play the next song, Sunshine on a Rainy Day, straight away right now as we are finishing our non-Indonesian segment. But let me just dedicate this Island Home song and the Sunshine on a Rainy Day to all my Aussie mates here in Macau. All the Aussie expats, all the Aussies living in Macau, you may be missing the Island Home, Australia that is. Yeah, so I'm just hoping that you're gonna continue to have sunshine on a rainy day. No matter how rainy it is, there's always that sunshine. So I'm gonna have to see you guys again next week, same time, same radio show, Kumbang channel Kumbang Kumpul Barang Yok at 98 FM, the non-Indonesian segment from 9 to 9:45 p.m. We're gonna get back to the Indonesian segment right now. This is Christine Anu, Sunshine on a Rainy Day.